Okay y'all, so before I start into the style, I do just want to say I washed and blow dried my hair with the GHD Duet style, so that's why it looks a little straight, because it's a blow dryer and straightener. And then I went in with my GHD Platinum Plus to hit the roots a little bit. I didn't fully like flat iron my hair or anything, but I did want to get the roots a little bit straighter because I did want this style to like lay down and be a little bit more sleek. And for anybody that's asking, yes, I'm still on the hair challenge, and yes, I'm still doing minimal heat, but minimal heat for me is anything less than once a week, which is what I usually do throughout the fall and winter. So I'm not flat ironing my hair all the time, for anyone that's curious. I'm just doing this for this style, and I know you guys saw me flat iron my hair for like the Fenty hair review and all that stuff, but I'm just doing this like few times. So like I flat ironed it this time, and then for the Fenty hair review. So my hair is currently back up in twists as you guys are seeing this, and it probably won't see heat again for another like 4 to 5 weeks. So this is just how I prepped my hair for the style. You could certainly do this without prepping it this way with a flat iron, but this is just what I did to achieve the look that I was going for. So let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Niara Alexis, and today I'm attempting to do a style. I hope it ends successfully. Hopefully our thumbnail was cute, which means like the style ended up cute. But I'm attempting to do a style that I have never, I won't say I've never, I haven't mastered. You guys know I can do my own hair. I can throw some boho braids in there, got you. You want to twist, got it. Silk press, done. Relaxer, holler at me. Cornrows, it's gonna be a while to learn how to do them. This is my inspiration, like Tracee Ellis Ross vibes. Like I love the cornrows like in the summertime with like a big hoop earring. I am gonna be using mostly my hair, but I did watch a tutorial, which I will link down below, that I'm kind of referencing. That's literally the only one I've watched. And I will say, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I do have a natural affinity when it comes to hair. I think I'm using that correctly. But like I can watch something like once, twice maybe, and be like, oh, okay, I see how they did that. I'm only wearing these for a week. And I'm using the same braiding hair that I use when I do my braids. I'm gonna take this hair out and cut it in half. I'm not gonna use it as is. I'll show you guys when I do that. I do want to run through some products that I'm gonna use today, because I'm probably not gonna like remember to stop and talk about them. I will have all the products that I use like in the order that I use them linked down below if you're curious about anything. But it's a lot of Mizani products, and then I have some Kerastase and I have some jam. So I have the Mizani Artful Edges Hairline Control Strong Hold Bond, and everything here was gifted to me in PR except for this, just for transparency, and except for the braiding hair. How about the braiding hair? And then I also have the Mizani 25 Miracle Nourishing Oil. When I'm finished with my hair, I'm going to use this Mizani Styling Prep and Set Foam Mousse. And I also, this is another oil. If I feel like I need it, I'll use this. This is a Kerastase Elixir Ultim, I don't know. It's their oil. Jam or Shine and Jam conditioning gel. Now if you guys have seen any of my braiding videos, you know this is the only like gel, edge control, whatever I use in my braids, and I use very minimal of it because it doesn't flake up. I bought like the old school wrapping strips, and like when I'm done with them, I'm gonna like tie it down and like set it with the mousse and everything. Okay, so I've pre-parted my hair into 6 sections. Are they perfect? No. I use my hand mirror just like I always do. One thing I am gonna do that is very different than the past. You guys know whenever I've done like my knotless braids or twists or any style really, I'm always like, I don't want to put gel directly on my scalp because I want my style to last a long time. Well, I'm only wearing this for a week, so I don't mind doing that. And like I said, I'm really trying to get it to look slick, like slick. So I am going to use some edge control when I do this, like down my parts to like clean it up and slick it down. I want this style to stay. And I'm just taking my hair, my braiding hair out of the pack. So it will be linked down below. I think I said that in the beginning of the video, but just in case you missed it. How long the hair is when you just initially take it out of the pack. I am not going to use it that way. I'm going to cut this hair in half, which is the same thing that I do when I do like individual braids. This is the 96-inch length. So I just take it, cut it in half, and it's almost like you have double the hair. I might stretch this hair a little bit, but you guys won't see it on camera. But I am going to have this pulled back into a bun, so I don't really care what the ends look like. So I'm gonna walk you guys through step by step as I do this first braid, and the rest of them I'm probably just like gonna cut it up, edit it quickly. But I applied edge control down both sides of the braid, and I started using the jam, but after like applying it this first time, I ended up using the Mazzani after this. And that's the only edge control I use for like all the other braids. So for this one, I used the jam and the Mazzani, but for the rest of them, I used just the Mazzani edge control. And I went in and brushed it out. I brushed it out first with a little edge control brush that I'm using here. You can use any brush. And then I kind of parted like a couple of sections in. Like I didn't necessarily want to make these like stitch braids because I'm just not that good at them yet. But I feel like parting made it like easier to like start to like grasp the hair when you're first starting the braid, in my opinion. And once you get about like halfway into the braid, I feel like that's when you just like kind of start picking up the hair. You kind of pick up a rhythm, like muscle memory, all that type of stuff. So it's easier. So I braided the hair back, and listen, if you guys need a cornrow tutorial, you got to raise your hand in the comments. Let me know. It will be a couple weeks because I do have protective styling, so you know we'll have to wait till that comes out. But if you need one, let me know. And then I didn't start adding my braiding hair in until I was about halfway through each braid. And I won't say there was a specific number of like pieces of hair I added in. Like I feel like I did about like 5 to 6 pieces of hair per braid. I know these 2 braids that are like by my ears, I added in less hair because I wanted them to be smaller, because I felt like that made sense. And then the braids in the middle, I did add in a little bit more hair, but it was about like 5 to 6 pieces of hair per braid, and they weren't like super fat chunky pieces either. They were like, I guess you would call them like medium size, because I wanted it to look like it was my hair just braided back and pulled back into a bun. So that is what I did. And then I braided them all the way down, and then I just tied them off with a clear rubber band, and that was it. So that's how I did them. But don't be worried if you see it like sped up or like missing some parts from the next braids. I did the same process for all of the braids. right, y'all, our braids are basically done now. I did something, I don't know, to this braid, and like it's like there was a piece of hair that was in this braid from this section, and I pulled it, and I'm not going back to redo it. And I'm just putting these like clear rubber bands literally at the ends of these braids, because I don't like when like you wear braids down and like, you know how they like make that hump in the back, and I know you can like use like braiding or weaving thread or whatever so it don't do that, but I don't like how it be looking. So we have some of this Mazzani oil. Oh, it comes out rather aggressively, I have to say. I already put some on that side, so I'm just doing this side. This is what they look like in the back. I know this one is like part of the extra big, but whatever. I told y'all it's not perfect. Don't expect it to be. This is my first time using like a decent amount of this. This is really nice. This is really nice so far. Stylus up some little edges, some little baby hairs. Now to set this, we're gonna use our foam. Have I ever tried this method before? No, but I seen somebody do it on YouTube, so I said I'm gonna do it too. Ooh, this smells really good. Oh, that smells amazing. That smells so good. All right, our cornrows are done. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this oil. Why does it come out so aggressively like that? I love the oil, but I just wish it wasn't so aggressive. These are my cornrows that I'm gonna be rocking for a week. And I think they came out really cute. You know what? To give you guys a full effect, let me put some earrings on. Are we getting the vibe now? This is the vibe, and this is what it looks like in the back. Just a little. And I did it in a way so that it's all of my braids lay flat and they're not pulling at the nape of my neck. Be very careful if you do this style or a style similar to this, or you go get it done. If it's pulling at the nape of your neck, these are not your only edges. These is edges back here too. They can snatch those out. They're very sensitive and fragile. So that's my little style. I think I'm gonna do this like a few more times this summer. Like when I take my twists out, I'll probably do these again in between my twists and my next set of braids. And then probably like the next time I take my braids out after that, in between then and like when I relax my hair. I think it's really cute, simple style. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.